Good evening and welcome to Wholesome Roots. Gosh, guys, calm down. It's promptly 8 o'clock.
Jeez, can't even wait on me. I'm like, hold on, in like 1 second, guys.
How many comments are already in here?
I don't
Whoa.
even have a chair.
Hello, Vicky, Dolly, Karen, and Royal Amethyst Acres. How are you all? So good to see everyone.
Hello, hello.
Dolly
Hi.
and Mandy, I appreciate you moderating the live chat. Very appreciated.
Hi.
Wasteland Acres is here. Willow Creek Homestead is here. Your favorite soap commercial is on.
Was it this?
She's going to sit there and watch it then, isn't she?
Is it the Dr. Squatch?
Yes. She can participate in the
Cookies.
chat, but she's watching a commercial for me.
All
All right,
right.
go eat your cookies at the table, please.
Hold on. Gotta get that free bingo piece, you know?
What's that?
You know, how there's always the free space on a bingo board. I
Liam, Mandy, and Chris say hi.
Hi.
Everybody says hi. So how is everybody doing tonight? Are we doing okay on our stream health? Is the picture coming in okay? Is the...
Bye.
Alright, cookies at the table, please.
I'm buffering.
Yeah, I noticed it said the stream health was yellow up there. Which is not good.
That's how it was last week.
Yeah. My cough came back. Chris. Came back worse than it was, I think. Hello. We have more people joining us. Let's see. Who else has joined us? Making Lemonade from Lemons. Pat Booty. Deb Kettleston. Built on a Rock Homestead. Welcome, everybody. Okay, it says it's green health now, so that's good, right? I thought I needed the sweater because I took my hoodie off, but I don't even need the sweater. I'm hot, which is good because we've just got a space heater going, and that's it. So if we can keep our living quarters warm enough with just the space heater and a sweatshirt, we're good, right? Right.
We are good. It's rainy and wet for like 24 hours now, so.
Sorry, you can keep talking while I try to fix this door that got messed up somehow when you moved the chairs. I can't fix it.
Why not?
Because there's stuff in the way.
Oh.
Don't try to fix it, Ryan.
Okay.
So where's your hand? Stop it!
All right.
What, that wasn't funny? Oh, well. I'm not funny, guys.
Let's see. We got some
else
people
did I
here
miss?
watching us.
Tower Acres Farmstead, welcome. Southern Blessed Homestead, Lisa Hensley. Good evening. Pregnant lady is doing good. I just ate some butternut squash soup I made yesterday. That is making me very happy. It was so good. It is so good.
It is really good.
I rescued 3 baby goats from a neglectful previous owner. Currently trying to save them. I need prayers. Oh my goodness. Well, just make sure that you got the proper temperature on them. If they're not at the right temperature, they could get chilled. And if they already have issues, that could be a serious problem. And checking their FMACHA to see if they're anemic, to see if there's a parasite issue. That would be my biggest tips when you're taking in a rescue is stabilization. Get them stable, get them hydrated, get them fed, proper food, but go slow on the food. If they were neglected from food, it could have caused rumen disrupt. But make sure that they're healthy. So you want to check the parasite load and see what you have. If you have any more questions, feel free to message me on Facebook and I'll walk you through any steps that you might need to take. Ha, yeah. So who else is getting snow?
No, thanks.
Hey, Celtic Gardner, how are you, Robert? Oh, you have that shirt too. Cool, Lori. We can wear it together someday when we finally get to meet. No snow, Southern Blessed Homestead, right?
A record. Wow, Wasteland Acres says they already got down to -2 degrees.
No fun.
Nope. Sorry.
I wouldn't like that very much. Hello, Papa's Hobby Homestead.
We had a low of like 22 the other day.
Hello, Red Shed.
I had to go to work and
Hello, Kaylin. Go ahead.
I thought that was rough.
Sorry if I'm not talking a lot. Every time I talk, I want to cough.
-20 Celsius. I'm not sure how that equates to Fahrenheit. I never learned that.
It's like 32 degrees, or approximately. It's not the exact, I don't think. I think it's a different formula. The only reason why I know that is because their 0 is freezing.
Yes, I know. I do know that.
But I think there's a little bit of a like percentage maybe that's not exact. Am I right, guys? One of you smart ladies out there, or men. Hello, Tracy at Leap of Faith Homestead. Rocky Homestead says 29 here in North Central Arkansas. That's pretty cool for Arkansas, no? Or is that normal? What are we at?
We're in the 40s.
We went up. Yeah, we were at 29 over this past week, I guess.
Yeah, 29 here. Yeah.
It got pretty cold.
Actually, it was 26 when I woke up that morning, and then when I went to Atlanta, it was 22. So.
Hello, Christine Rogers from Trembling Goat Farm. Leap of Faith Homestead. What up, guns?
You're not allowed to do that.
I told you it was going to be an issue. I can't help it. It's a cough. It's uncontrollable. It's not like I can take NyQuil for it because, I'm pregnant. What is freezing
in
Fahrenheit?
32
degrees.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, doesn't
Hi,
it?
Linda. Making the most of it with Linda is here. Thank you for moderating. Appreciate it. If you guys haven't checked out my moderators' channels, please do so. Give them a quick look or long look, whatever you're comfortable with. But if you like what you see, please subscribe and support them. They've been a great support to me in all of my awesome YouTube adventures. Not normal for this time of year. Yeah, definitely not. Get a mint or candy to suck on. Thank you, Dolly. I do have some. Rowan?
What?
Can you grab me one of my cough drops over there? What are they called? Ricola. Those are the ones.
Ricola.
Hello, Ravens Nature Family Farm. Leap of Faith Homestead is here. I already said they were here. Thank you, Ro. Sweet pea. Unusual for it to be so blasted cold in my... Usually not so cold. Until after the holidays. Yeah, that's how it is for us too. We usually stay pretty warm. We can have t-shirt days for Thanksgiving. Wish we still could. We just had a cold front come through.
Hello from British Columbia, Canada. Hi, Aaron. Everybody singing Ricola.
Hit 82 degrees here today. Lisa Hensley, are you in Florida or California? Or maybe you're in a different country and it's actually summer. All right, everybody, I have a huge announcement to make. I need your help. I
already know this one.
We have a very special... We have a very special person in our audience tonight. My dearest, bestest friend, Trisha at Willow Creek Homestead. And you can see her name in the chat. That is Willow Creek Homestead. She has a blue wrench. I want everybody that has not already gone and subscribed to her channel to click on that icon, the WCH icon, go to her channel right now and subscribe, and then come back to the chat, because she is 20 people away from 10,000 subscribers, and I am committed to getting her there tonight, guys. Let's do this. There's 43 people watching. I know you're not all subscribed. Go check her out. She's beautiful. She has a beautiful family. They have an amazing homestead. They are amazing. You are amazing, Trisha. For those of you that haven't heard me talk about Trisha before, she's my Hashimoto's buddy. We talked on Marco Polo for a year straight, every single day, before I was diagnosed, and it never dawned on me that I could have possibly had it too. It kind of dawned on me that I probably had a thyroid issue, but it just didn't make sense that I would have Hashimoto's too. So anyway, yes, go check her out. She's been so good to me and helped me through so much, and you guys all need to be subscribed to her. She's really great video too. She's great editing, just a great channel to watch. So already, I know a lot of you are already going to be there because she's my girl. I talk about her a lot. So. But go check her out if you haven't. I just saw a comment that I didn't recognize. Good evening, farming our backyard. Good to see you. Rose knows. Yes. Hey, Samson Farm. How are you, my friend Nathan? Are you still driving? Driving himself crazy. All right. What are you going to talk about? I can't talk.
I already talked about the weather. That's usually what I go to.
Oh my gosh, so close, Trisha! 12 more to go! Yay! Guys, thank you so much. It means so much to me. Well, you shouldn't be driving and texting. I hope you got somebody else texting for you.
I already talked about the new job last week, Dolly.
Well, not everybody was here last week.
I don't want to talk too much about work, though.
Why? Because it's Friday.
It's Friday.
He loves it.
It's an awesome job. I'm saving.
This week was a little long.
I'm saving the planet. Yeah, we had a vehicle down. So.
You like that?
What?
Goldshaw Farm.
Thank you.
Represent.
Yeah.
Did Tim come in without me seeing him? Hello, Northern Lights goats.
Okay.
Animals. So what about the animals? Pizza night. Yes. I had soup while they had pizza. Morgan is boss. I love him.
He wants his tablet.
Tabletail. All right, kiddo. You cleaned your hands off? No more cookie crumbs? Okay. Remember, we don't want to hear it. So you either got to go in the kitchen or play it on silent. Where am I? Oh, do I sound that bad? Liam is better. So Liam got worse. Friday night, you guys saw he was feeling cranky and all. He got worse over the weekend in spite of fever. I mean, it wasn't like a high fever, but it was like he didn't feel good. Like his glands were swollen out to here. He was lethargic. He didn't want to eat. He was cranky. It was difficult. But once it broke all the way. And I had just added in a couple of new homeopathic treatments that I think really helped break it. And once it broke, it was like he was better. And then my cough started to get worse when it was just a tickle last Friday. Doesn't make any sense.
All right, Leap of Faith asks, how's the deer hunting going? I have actually only been hunting a couple of times, and I did not have luck. You would have heard about it if I did.
Or seen
it. But last week when I tried, I was about to give up when I finally saw one, but I only saw its rear end. I did not have a clear shot. So there are deer out there. My trail cam shows a coyote, though, all the time. Like, all times of day too, not even just at night. So I'm not sure how bad that's affecting things. I'm gonna try in the morning though, rain or shine. I'm gonna go out there. So hopefully.
Thank you,
Hopefully
making
something
lemonade
happens.
from lemons. Truly appreciate that kind, generous gesture on the super chat. What are your views on mineral blocks versus loose minerals? I have very strong views on that. You should not have a mineral block in your goat yard at all. You should have loose minerals available at all times. They do not get what they need from a mineral block, and if you offer it in addition, they're going to be licking on the mineral block and only getting a little bit of salt. And not the good nutrients that they need from a loose mineral. Farming our backyard, thank you, Rose Nose. I told you this hashtag is blowing up. Thanks to Heather at Bare Bottom Acres, Rose Nose has turned into a hashtag that's gone viral on Facebook at least.
So we'll have a shirt that says Rose Nose.
Yeah,
we'll
I
have
think
a shirt
so.
that says Crap Crops.
How's Autumn? Autumn is well. She's really good. I did see a little tapeworm segment in her stall, and so I did treat her for that. How am I doing with pregnancy? Good. Really good, actually. I'm feeling a lot better every day because the first trimester stuff is over, and I'm like getting over that nausea feeling. Oh, I hope it doesn't turn into bronchitis. I do have a tendency to turn into bronchitis, Dolly. Ryan's new job. Did you answer that, Owen?
I think so.
If your kids don't get mad at you sometimes, then you are doing it wrong. Isn't that the truth? Can we put that on a bumper sticker? You have a wonderful glow to your face. Oh, thank you. It's just oil. I put a lot of coconut oil on my face when I got out of the shower today because it looked really dry. It was like dusty looking. Happens in the winter a lot, but my pregnancy skin is awful, so it could be part of that too. See? Gon says he has coyotes on the cam too, but he sees a deer and he got a doe this morning.
That's good. I mean, yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, the mineral blocks will wreck their teeth. Sorry.
I saw that deer last week, so I know there are deer. It's just I put out a whole bunch of apples that were going south and put the cam on it, and no deer were eating the apples. A coyote ate all those apples.
Robert
Kinda
wants to
crazy.
know, the kilted gardener, the one who was going to bring you a kilt so you could wear it, but he didn't. That one?
Yeah, that guy.
That you met at HOA, Robert?
Yeah.
The baby who I tried to kidnap. His little baby Bo. He really would like to hear about your new job. He's asked twice now. So now you're going to have to give him more detail.
It's good. I like my new job. I pick up compost and
Yay.
people's food waste that they were gonna, would normally end up in a landfill from these people that a lot of them live in places where they can't just compost. Like, we're fortunate we could go out and compost our own stuff if we wanted. So people in cities and stuff, it's a good service for them. They feel better about not throwing away their food waste, and then they get back compost in the end. So it's a win-win for everybody. Yeah, I really like it. I feel like I'm doing a good job for the community and good job for the world. So,
Yay. He said he'll bring the kilt next year.
awesome.
Hopefully by next year he'll have one. It's our goal anyway.
Is it?
Well, I want you to have it by the next Renaissance Festival, and that's in the summer.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah. Wait, if you know a good place to look, send me a link to it.
My
For
thing
good
is,
prices. He wants it to be more utility.
I don't want one of those acrylic kilts.
He wants to be able to use it
I
doing
want,
chores.
like a work material.
And he's serious. And he's definitely going to be serious about wearing it the authentic way. For sure.
They don't need to. They don't need to know that.
I insist. Can't wear it unless you wear it properly. I'm just saying. Wool would be good. That's a good idea.
Well, they make those ones that are like utility kilts that are like they look like they're like Carhartt pants kind of material. I don't know.
It's never TMI, Trisha. Not with you. Oh, wait. There's 55 other people in the room. Hey, She Moon Mountains. Utility kilts are like 200.
I think we found some. They weren't that bad. I don't remember.
At the Renaissance Festival, they had them for like 80, 90.
The utility ones were like 100 something. I don't remember exact prices.
And they seemed like they were good condition, like good quality. That's what the word I was thinking. Kaylin, stop! If I pass out from lack of oxygen, it's Kaylin's fault. 13 Moons Homestead, I didn't see you join us. Hello. That cough is not good. It's only when I do stuff like that.
I know. I want to like pat on her back or something, break it up, like get it out.
Dolly, the pregnancy has not changed my diet really, other than I have aversions to certain things. But I had gone through the AIP procedure, the autoimmune protocol, completely for 90 days. And so after that 90 days was up, I began testing foods 1 week at a time until I was able to introduce everything without having any complications at all from anything. I kept gluten off the list of things that I would put into my body, and I went strictly gluten-free for a very long time, probably a year. And then I started doing cheats, and I never felt bad after eating gluten. So I do cheat more often than I used to, but in the pregnancy, I haven't been wanting gluten stuff. Like, it's like I take a bite of bread, and I'm like, ugh. Like, I couldn't eat the pizza even if I wanted to tonight. So I think my body is telling me to stay away from it. So I'm going to listen to my body. Good thing. Dolly, you'll be really happy to hear this. Good news that I got today at my doctor's appointment is because I'm now covered under the pregnancy Medicaid, she's can send me to an endocrinologist. And so she's referred me. I forgot to tell you about this, Trisha, when we were Marco earlier. But she's going to send me to an endocrinologist and have all of my thyroid stuff checked, and they'll monitor it throughout the pregnancy. And it's covered. So, like, thank you, God. Like, huge, awesome. Yeah. So I'm going to probably look more into what this pregnancy Medicaid covers, because I'm pretty sure it covers some dental stuff too, and I might have to get some stuff looked at. That's been a problem for many years since I was pregnant with Rowan, really. Yeah. But not having insurance is hard, but at least for a little while I'm covered. It's just not a lot of procedures I can do while I'm pregnant, so it's not like I can do a lot. Dentist, all the doctor visits, get it done. Yes. Hey, Mama Grows. Good to see you. He needs help? Rowan, can you help him?
Please.
Yeah, I can't really do a whole lot of teeth work, but I'm going to try to do what I can that's safe during the pregnancy. I'm not going to risk the baby or anything, but definitely have a major tooth that needs, if nothing else, that one tooth has to have attention. I hear you, Pat. But we do what we have to, and we get by. She was asking me a lot of medical questions, and she was like, when was the last time? And I'm like, never. When was the last time? 10 years ago. When was the last time? I was like, 5 years ago? I was like, and she's like, okay, do you want me to refer you to an endocrinologist? I'm like, yes. Oh, wow. That's good to know, Caitlin. How did your mustard plants fare this year? We didn't have any mustard this year, actually. Rose Nose Citystead is here. All right. So Robert sent me a kilt link, so I can check that out later.
Cool.
10 away. All right. If you have not already gone over to Willow Creek Homestead, click on her icon right now. Jump over there. Subscribe to her channel. She is 10 people away from 10,000 subscribers, guys. How awesome would it feel to be a part of that and get her there tonight? Go share it on your Facebook pages, especially if you have a channel. Go share Willow Creek everywhere you can. 10 more people is all she
I'm
needs.
a subscriber.
Yeah, and he doesn't
for like ever now. So you guys can do it too.
And he doesn't subscribe.
I don't subscribe, and I've been subscribed. So go check it out.
Thank you, Linda, for dropping her link there as well. All right. She's going to get there. I feel it. I know it. So has anybody heard about any new or exciting things in the homesteading world in the last couple of weeks? Anything that you've learned that's a new thing that you want to share with us? Anything that was cool that we should go watch or check out? Let us know in the chat. I would love to see any of you guys' interest levels and where you're spending your time on social media and know more about you guys. Favorite blogs, favorite Facebook pages, YouTube channels, anything. I was unsubbed, so resubbed. Oh, see, if you thought you were subbed, go over there anyway. Make sure you are.
I know I am because I got a notification the other day of a video she had out.
I get unsubbed from channels all the time when I don't even know it, and it'll be ones I watch. It's random. Hello, Big Dreams Homestead. Welcome.
Ooh, 4 more.
Yay! Hey, Carla. Yes, you do need to remember I'm back on Fridays. Willow Creek Homestead, you are 4 people away from 10,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think I'm going to try that too, Farming Your Backyard. I have some bulbils, like a handful of them, not a lot, that I accidentally had because I harvested the scapes, but then there were some that came on afterwards or whatever.
That's a
Baker Creek catalog.
Deep question. Do you think the milk company helps or hurts the small family farms? Raw milk debate, goat milk, etc.
So there was a lot in the news this week about a big milk company, I think it was called Dean, got had to close its doors because Walmart got their own dairy and no longer purchased their milk from them. And there was a lot of people that were up in arms and upset about it and defensive of the farmers. And then there were a lot of people who had opposite opinions and felt like it was a good thing because they were a big factory farm and they needed to be shut down and we should stick more with the smaller farmers. So that's a really interesting subject line to kind of tackle if anybody wants to add to that.
I thought you were going to say that what I heard, that like Ben and Jerry's ice cream is getting sued by some group or somebody because their thing says milk coming from happy cows, and they're like, can you prove these cows are happy cows? And they think, yeah.
She got it? She's there?
Oh, sweet.
Trisha! I knew we could! Yay! Congratulations! Oh, awesome. Yay! Thank you, everybody that helped her get her there. Rowan, can you fix what's wrong on his tablet?
It looks too hard.
All right, bring it here instead of whining. Just bring it right to me without talking. I just poked my eye. I was so excited, Trisha. That's great news. I'm so happy for you. I love you, friend. You guys are going to have to go celebrate and have some Amish popcorn, if there's any left.
What's the problem?
Better.
Hmm?
Not take my tablet helped it.
Trying to see where the conversation ended when I got so excited.
Okay, I guess I fixed it without.
My tablet did it.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, Chris, you should check out my friend Debbie's Back Porch YouTube channel. She has great canning videos. You'll really like her. She follows all the safe tested procedures, so I trust her more than anybody in the world. Carla, yes, we do have a wish list set up on Amazon for a baby registry. We've just been adding a few things here and there as we think of it. It's just not a, I mean, I know there's a few things like I really need, but then there's like stuff that's just like, I don't really need that, you know? It's like, I've had 4 kids, and, you know, I guess it's like, you feel like you don't need as much as you have more. I still have my boppy pillow, so I don't need one of those. That's a must. It was such a must that I kept it. But anyway.
Good evening, Lazy C Homestead. We're glad to have you from Oklahoma. All
right. Glad you could join the live. Clear Creek Farm. Dean is a Michigan company. They buy from small farms. Yeah, that was the thing that got me where I felt conflicted. Is what's going to happen to the small farms that was selling to the Dean dairy, you know? They don't realize, they, meaning whoever, most people don't realize that it's all interconnected, you know? So, it's hard. It's hard. It's a very fine line of what's right and wrong and what's the better way to go, because, I mean, I think most of us are in the homesteading community because we want to be a more sustainable food source. We want to experience more sustainable food on our family's plate for whatever reason, whether it's because you have health issues or because you've just woke, you know. I feel like people should support small farms that are humanely raising their animals to discourage the big companies from making the big money. So I think that that's more beneficial to all animals than saying no dairy at all, you know. And of course I believe in raw dairy. I know that was asked earlier. Oh gosh, Christine Rogers, I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah, I think the whole raw milk debate's silly. People want to have raw milk. They should be able to have it.
Oh, Carla, you don't have to do that, sweetie. Thank you. I know you want to. It's going to be the next thing you say. Trisha did say she will be having a virtual shower, too, at some point, probably later in the pregnancy. We will do an online event of some sort. Not sure how or when or what yet, but Trisha will be making sure that happens, because my pregnancy brain wouldn't be able to handle anything like that. And because she loves me, she's going to have an awesome baby shower. That's awesome. For those that were here last week, this was last week's picture of her. She had these photos done last Friday. So I found out today that I'll be going to the prenatal specialist for my anatomy scan ultrasound, which it'll be in a couple of weeks, I guess. And the cool thing about that is they'll have some really detailed things to show me with the baby. We'll be able to see everything. So excited about that. I go to the specialist just because of age, you know. I'm old.
Yeah, I don't drink milk either, Carla. But goat milk I can handle, and every now and again I'll have a glass of it, especially like after a peanut butter sandwich. It's like probably the best thing to wash down a peanut butter sandwich with.
Yeah, but you can drink the goat milk.
That's what I was saying.
You just don't really.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
Sorry,
the
I
goat
was
milk
reading.
is fine.
I kind of was like half hearing you while I'm reading. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a 3D ultrasound, but they said they do have the 3D ultrasound during this pregnancy as included. So not to go out and buy one. I grew up in a bartering family. We would trade eggs for raw milk from our neighbors. As I got older, we didn't do that much. And now that I'm an adult, I wanted to be more sustainable. Thank you, Lazy C. We did that too as well. My mom's friend, I remember one in particular, Jody, she would make loaves of bread, like loaves and loaves and loaves of bread, and she would just distribute it amongst the neighbors and neighborhood, and my mom and her would always trade off, because my mom didn't like baking, even though she wanted everything from scratch and It was very clean eating growing up, to the extreme. And she didn't like baking, so she would get bread that way. And she would give her produce or whatever we had, you know. Probably goat milk when we were younger. I don't know if she lived near us at that time, though. Oh, you're welcome, Jonah. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up.
Yeah,
I'm scrolling as fast as I can. I was talking too much. You can talk.
when I get put on the spot, I'm like, what do I talk about?
Hello, Grandma Sue. Sue Happy Homestead. Welcome. I would have loved a 3D ultrasound, but my daughter was born 5 weeks early. Oh. I don't know when they normally do them. But, I know it's going to be cool. I've never had it done on any of mine. Like, a lot of... I looked at the prices, and it was like... Oh, that's not happening for some pictures of something I'm going to see in a little while anyway. Oh, awesome. I am so glad that you're enjoying the goat videos. I am wanting to definitely be making more videos. There's so many ideas I have, guys. So many of them. And I've got a lot of them written down. Like, I have pages of video ideas in my notebook. Pages on all different topics. I just don't always have the time. And they're very specific topics, so it's like I don't want to have it be like too instructional and turn into like a classroom. I mean, I like classrooms, but you know what I mean. I still want it to be personal too. Just, I think I enjoy it more that way. So I hope you guys do too. I guess that cough drop helped, huh?
Hey, don't jinx it.
As soon as it's gone, it's gonna...
Somebody had a question of what could they do with onions, because they just got a great deal on 50 pounds of onions, and I was like immediately thinking, well, dehydrate some.
Dehydrate.
You have dehydrated onions. You can powder them up. Have onion powder, pickled onions, make onion rings.
I like the idea of pickled onions. Yum.
Yeah, you could do a lot.
Plus,
with
they
those.
keep for a long time.
They do.
You can store them in the fridge, even if you know it's going to be a long time. You can slow it down even more. We store our sweet onions in the fridge because sweet onions go bad faster. Yes, Diane Charles, we are definitely selling baby goats this year. We are only keeping does from specific does, and the rest are going.
I didn't even think about that.
Onion jam.
Trish, yeah, if you dehydrate them in the house, you might have some issues.
Yeah, right?
I did not even think about that.
Yeah, hot peppers, onions, and mushrooms are better dehydrated outside because they stink. I mean, the peppers will make you clear your sinuses out from being dehydrated in the house. It could hurt you.
I'm going to go throw some peppers in our dehydrator.
Oh, you think it'll clear my congestion? Awesome. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, dice some, freeze them.
Good ideas.
Onion stock. Yeah, I don't think you're going to have a big problem using up 50 pounds if you do any of these things.
Yeah, I need to make more cheese this year because we're going to have a lot of milk. And so I just need to get a wine fridge so that I can make it a cheese cave. And I can do hard cheeses because I got a cheese press from a friend. So I'm this close to being able to make hard goat milk cheeses. My friend does it, and she amazes me. She does so many things like that. Yes, I hear you, Wasteland Acres. We've been like rationing. We have 1 quart of milk. No, 1 pint of milk per day coming in. So we're like, is this going to be a cereal morning or a toast morning? Not that we eat the best of breakfasts. On the weekends, we eat like kings, though. We have all our fresh eggs. And then our goat's going to start kidding just before or at Valentine's Day. Selling one of my horses to get more does. That's a good idea. I dehydrated juniper berries in the house last year. Never again. Whew, that would be... Actually, that would smell pretty good, though, wouldn't it?
Good evening, wholesome roots and fellow earthlings. Plant a tree and feel the good vibrations, fellow earthlings.
Thank you, Howie. So good to have you. So I bought this huge American canner thing I can't pick up. Hold a billion jars. You want it, Rose? I'll send it to you. I can't use it or we'll never need that much jars of food. Yeah. You don't have to ask me twice, but that'd be really expensive to ship. You might have somebody that needs it more local to you. I do have one. But like I'm never gonna turn down another canner. Then I can be running two at the same time. But and I do plan on putting up a lot more this year because I'm gonna be making baby food.
Yeah, Diane Charles, a dehydrator is really.
We love ours. Yeah. We got it for Christmas a couple of years ago. It's an Excalibur, and I was like, I cried when I opened that box, guys.
We've been running it for days now.
The raisins, things. Yeah, I tested the raisins, and I think they're almost done.
Banana chips and raisins. And
the raisins were supposed to take 16 hours. It's been about 3 days. They were big grapes, though.
The dehydrators also, during this time of year, they kind of act as a little space heater you weren't expecting. So if you live in a colder house, running your dehydrator this time of year might be beneficial in other ways than just dehydrating food.
Hello, Ethan and Sarah, 180 degrees from average. Good to see y'all. So, out of canning and dehydrating, for those of you out there that do both, what is your preferred method, or does it depend on the product and what your favorite thing to do is by product? Because there's some things I prefer to have dehydrated, but sometimes it's like I just don't have room in the freezer, so I'll dehydrate it. We're gonna dehydrate more of those persimmon, right?
Yeah.
Like almost 20 pounds of persimmon, guys. He brought home for me for free. And so I sliced up one and put it in there, and it was really good. It was really good. It's gone already, so I obviously need to do more.
Wow, we're up to 69 people watching, and the comments are flying in here faster than I can keep up with.
I'm trying to keep up.
So if anybody doesn't have their comment addressed, feel free to ask it again. And use all caps. Jinx.
Nubians are my favorite dairy breed for sure.
What do Sorry. What do persimmon remind you of? What could you compare it to?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
They're very unique. If you eat them before they're ripe, they will pucker your mouth up.
These are
so bad, but these are the big ones that you find in the grocery store.
Yeah, these aren't wild ones.
I think
wild ones are different.
Yeah, I bet they're probably the same though.
I've eaten both. They're very different.
I mean, I'm saying if you get
a flavor,
the raw one.
Yeah. Amy, you absolutely can do a lot of stuff in the city limits. Maybe not goats, but there's a lot of other things you could do. Skipping. Oh, I didn't realize we were that far. Yeah. Oh, guys, sorry. I just had to skip over a huge amount of chat. I'm keeping my hand off of there.
All right.
I'm glad somebody else was answering questions. Trisha, thank you. I just skipped everybody's comments, guys, from dehydration on. Best advice for someone getting goats for the first time in the spring. excellent fencing, great parasite knowledge, and the ability to treat your animals if you can't find a genuinely good goat veterinarian. All right, so I'm back, guys.
All right.
I don't know where I lost you at, but the persimmons were wonderful. I see that people were talking about that recently, at least. The big ones are pretty good. They're a lot sweeter, less tart. They do make good jams. I bet you could have quail too, Amy. Goat's milk does taste better than cows, I think. What?
Carla W's comment just made me I want to buy a baby cow and eat it.
Do you want to grow it up and then eat it, or do you want veal? I mean, come on, let's be honest here. What is it that you're looking for? I know people are always getting rid of nurse cows cheap.
Let it grow a minute, of course. That's probably wise. You gotta let it fatten up.
Yeah, I think that would be definitely a good path. I would have a hard time with a young one. If it was me doing it personally, I'd be like, I can't send it to the butcher. Once it was grown, I could probably do it, though. We are hoping to have Virtue done December or so. We'll see. See how big he is. We've added beet pulp to the feed regimen for the winter, so we're hoping that helps the bucks bulk up. Rose, do you have a video that covers, like, a goat essentials of first aid kit? I sort of do. It's an older video, so there's a lot more stuff I would add to it, and Robert from Daybird Aviaries has been telling me every time we have this conversation that I need to go and redo it and make a new video. But it's supplements and supplies, I think is in the title. I know it's on the thumbnail. I can picture it in my mind. Rose, you can grow it. I checked your area and they're pretty cheap.
Cows. I had a.
I didn't know what she was talking about. I'm like, grow what? What plant are we talking about now?
I get it. I had a dream the other night that we had a cow and it pushed down the electric fence and let the goats out because they were hanging out together.
What?
I had a dream about the cow.
I was like, what is he talking about? Yeah, it gets dark early now, Tower Acres.
Yeah, right. And they need to change the time, too, to make it even more confusing.
Good night, Josh. Thanks for joining us. Right, can't roast another cop. Just don't wake me up.
Week alive.
I do need to do an updated video on that. I really do. Because there's a lot of things that I've learned in the last couple of years that I was like, I'm never going to do this because I want to be pure and natural. And now I'm like, okay, there's sometimes when you need to do stuff you don't want to do. Because it saves a life. And it's worth it then. Very worth it. Beet pulp pellets to feed our lactating doe and everyone devoured it. Yeah, they love it.
She's coughing.
No, wait. Sorry, guys. Ryan's supposed to talk when I cough.
I'm just reading the comments and like people are saying goodnight, Josh, and that is like a homesteader's type of dream. Yeah, I agree.
Product placement. Product endorsement.
You wouldn't be using doTERRA essential oils, would you?
Why, yes.
Oh, wow. I smell the amazing aroma of peppermint.
Yes. I've had a headache too, guys. I'm just trying to get that to go away. I think the coughing is bringing on the headache. Ryan does not have your gift for gab.
What's gab?
Talk.
Oh.
Hey, Mimsy's Garden.
Good evening.
Oh, we are like sitting here like, don't know what to say, don't know what to talk about. Okay, guys, good night. I know what my excuse is. What's yours? I'm sick and pregnant.
The time change and the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody have any questions or topics they want to hear us talk about?
You got 9 more minutes. 9 more minutes to...
That did help that one time, Albany Mountain Homestead. I remember that.
What do you need for baby? Wasteland Acres asks.
Baby, I don't know. Like, I know I want the nose Frida that I hear all the new moms talking about because we didn't have one of those when I had my other kids, and it sounds like it's very effective. Will you be eating any goats? Yes, we're planning on Virtue being used as meat. So that, especially if Ryan doesn't get us a deer soon. If you have a Dollar General, Rose, get the Dollar General Health Cough Drops.
If I don't get a deer soon, I might have to go get Eugene back because we need some meat.
Ha ha ha. Goat skin could be good for tanning. I would love to try tanning. I suggested that for the Homestead of America's next year's list of things. I use some oil on my little baby puppy 8-year-old dog. Helps her breathe. That's good. Are we doing our own butchery?
That's a good question. Are we?
I would only... Is everything okay, Carla? What did we miss? I would only be able to do once it's already brought to a certain stage where I could. I want to be careful what I'm saying with, YouTube police out there and all. Get demonetized. But if that's off and the fur is off, I could take it from there. So if he was able to do those first 3 steps, then I could do it then. I just wouldn't be able to see who it was. And so that's why there's a possibility we'll send to the butcher. The deer is different because I don't know it.
And I could do that.
I could do somebody else's goat probably.
Yeah, and I don't know though. Like if I had an option to just have it done and not have to do it all.
If it wasn't so expensive, I would totally have somebody else do it, preferably. But it's like $90 a goat or something. I think somebody said.
Think about how much meat.
75.
You gotta offset the cost of the meat, though. You gotta think about.
Oh,
that
it's
too.
worth it. You get back definitely. I gotta food process some pumpkin for my quail. Thanks for reminding me, Lazy C Homestead. I wanted to give them some of that pumpkin.
75 a goat. I mean, that's pretty reasonable.
That's where I heard 75 a goat. Trisha said that. I think it's a little bit more here, but I'm not sure. So, but... you're in shorts and a tank top. Oh, what are you growing, Carla? Like, are you even able to do fall plants? Or is it just so nice that you have to just stick with summer plants and continue planting squash? Trisha's like, I'm cold.
I
Don't
wish
tell me
it.
that.
I wish it were shorts and tank top weather.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to keep a mean buck. I've been very blessed with the biggest sweethearts in the world. That's why it's hard for me to do him, even though he's a buck. But, you know. Tomatoes, peppers, and cucumbers. Oh, that's amazing. I would love some fresh cucumbers right now. That would be amazing. If only we had my greenhouse here instead of being left unused. Yeah, $75 sounds about right then. Beans, yes. Ooh, I could eat me so... We eat a lot of green beans.
Yeah.
We eat a lot of broccoli and a lot of green beans. My boys love bug too. Grow them all year round. That's amazing. Hey, Broussard Homestead. Good to see you, my friend. Would you like some Cherokee tan pumpkin seeds when I save them? I got 39 pumpkins from one vine. Holy moly, yeah. Definitely. Absolutely. I'm thinking I'm going to have a wild pumpkin patch located somewhere a little more wild and separate from the garden area, because we have a bunch of heirloom pumpkins that Ryan has been setting aside when he brings home pumpkins for the goats. He pulls any of the heirlooms out, and he's been bringing home a lot of pumpkins from the compost company. They're
A lot.
They're whole, intact pumpkins.
I mean, can you imagine in the city after Halloween, what is everybody doing right now?
Putting up Christmas.
They're putting up Christmas. They're getting rid of their pumpkins, and people are. I mean, a lot of we take the jack-o'-lanterns. Those go to compost, but full intact pumpkins and the heirloom pretty ones.
So I'm gonna save all the seeds from all of them.
Yeah.
And I might even mix them up. I'll probably try to keep some separate though. Oh, Daniel's Fresh Farm, we miss Eugene too. I was just telling Auburn yesterday, the day before, that I needed to come smush on him, give him some hugs. I miss him. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, and all these heirloom pumpkins are all really edible. Like, really delicious. I can make that butternut squash soup with all of them, I bet.
Probably.
So, yes, I could handle that.
There's some really cool looking ones too. One of them is, it's long and it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's
Pumpkin pie is delicious.
that big one
Anytime of year.
yesterday.
Yeah, that was a big one.
I don't know. I don't even know if that's a pumpkin or a gourd or a squash or what.
Awesome, Trisha. Congratulations. Thank you. We love you. Silver skin pumpkins. I think we have one of those. And then we have some of the pink beige color. And then we have some that are the more of the red. And then there's some that are like striations. It's really quite a variety. I need to get a picture of them all before we cut them up or anything. Yeah, I made butternut squash soup yesterday. Grandma's so happy. I don't think you were here when I was talking about it earlier. But it was so good. It was so good. I had it tonight for dinner. We love you, Trisha. Yeah, my chickens would eat them all. The goats love them too. We have a couple of goats now that once they realize, oh wait, that's what that is. I had forgotten about that since last year. Now I remember, and they are like biting through the outer shell and everything. How much pumpkin did you give them today? Did you end up giving a whole pumpkin per stall or chopped?
No, I did 2 of them chopped.
Nice.
Including the one that Autumn ate part of.
She can reach where the pumpkins are at in the big wooden bin is one of her walls, you know? And she can reach it with her mouth. And she's been mowing down on some pumpkin. But nobody's had the runs or anything. Although you said there was a little poop in one stall. Maybe that's what that's from.
I didn't give them that. I wouldn't say I gave them that much, but they stayed in. So
Yeah, and plus pumpkin is usually good to help stop diarrhea. So
yeah.
I don't think it would cause it even if they overate a lot of it. Okay, Dolly, thank you for helping us tonight. Have a good
Thank
night.
you.
Wow. How many pounds do you think we have?
What a
Papa's Hobby Homestead scored 350 to 400 pounds of free pumpkins this year.
I haven't weighed them, but
I wonder how much they weigh per pumpkin because you got a lot. We could count.
I mean,
how
I've
many.
been bringing home like four or five big ones plus smaller ones every single day since Halloween, pretty much. So it's a whole. There's a whole crate, a whole bin full of pumpkins.
All right, goodbye, Northern Nights. I think we're about to go too. It is after 9 o'clock, 9:02. Just saw the time, so we're gonna head out. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on your way out the door, and we'll see you next time on Wholesome Roots.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you next Friday on Wholesome Roots.
I guess they're not gonna say bye.
They're on their
They're
tablets.
zoned out on the
They're
tablets.
Zoned out. Like, I don't blame them either.
Good night, y'all. We love you. Bye. Where's the button?
Bye. All right.
And cheese.